Good evening, everybody. Welcome, race fans from all over Upland. This is Matt Chef coming at you with another edition of Headline News Weekly. In this edition, we're going to discuss our main breaking news topic is the Upland Racing Series has concluded their frost season for this season. We will talk about the winners. We will talk about the championship for the Pro Series and Series 1 races coming up this Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll also talk about some things going on over at the Hyde Park Ninjas, and we'll recap some of the uh, Auto World prices for the last couple of weeks and see if we can find some deals. We'll be back right after this.
Meet Adam, he's an Uplander. He's making his way through the metaverse. Here's about the short-term loans from the Bank of Upland. They also have long-term loans, lines of credit, low interest rates, and flexible payment options. Adam can get a loan using his existing property as collateral. Why sell when you can leverage your properties against new properties and start to build your wealth? Come to the Bank of Upland, first among banks.
All right, and we're back. And like I said, we're going to jump right into it. We have some breaking news to bring to you, and that is that our Upland Racing Series has come to a close for the Frost season. So let's go ahead and check out how our leaderboards shaped up for the race. Pro season we'll talk about in just a moment, but let's get right over to Series 2. City Pigeon coming in with the win, followed by TJ Miami Boy, Modern Medusa, Risey, Scientist, F and Smoke, Flow 09, Jen Skrilla, Zuka Keto, DC Sup 22A, rounding out the top 10 in Series 2. Congratulations to all those racers. You can see the information above on the Upland website for prize distribution. Moving right on over into Series T, we see F and Smoke up there again on the leaderboard, taking the win in Series T, followed by Edel Schrott in number 2, Kitty Nose 3, Arshact, one of the Mahoney boys, coming in the fourth spot. Prince Flamin in 5, Flow 096, Jen Skrilla again in the top 10 in the Series T as well, coming in at 7. Buellman from Castle Elite Racing Team in 8th, Crowley 9th, and Mimsa in the 10th place spot, rounding out the top 10 for Series T. Congratulations to all those racers. Moving on to Series 4, Scientist with the win with a lot of points there, 4,000 on the board, followed by Wally Baba, Wedge Cloud, San Mahoney, another one of the Mahoney crew, Crowley 27, Flow 09 in the 6th place spot, TJ Miami Boy in 7, Edel Schrott coming in again in the top 10 in this series as well at the number 8, Toro 33 in 9th, and Dave America rounding out the top 10 in Series 4. Congratulations, racers. And in our kart series, City Pigeon again taking another win in this series as well with 2,384 points. Warlocks NFTs in second. Arshact and Risey, both of the Mahoney teams, come in third and fourth. Andia, number 2, one of our highlight drivers from the Meta Racing School, coming in the 5th place spot in karts. San Mahoney, another Mahoney name in there again, in 6th. Crowley 27th in 7th. Nubbix in 8th. XAOC 777 in 9th, and AKA Nine Figures rounding out the top 10 in the kart series. Congratulations to all of those racers. And as I said, you can check the website for your prize distribution. Now let's go ahead and talk about real quick the championship circuit that we were talking that I said we'd get back to a little bit later. These are the racers that will be in the finals on Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Time on the right here on the MRNN network. And let's see. So we have now the way this works is the even numbered finishers will be in heat number 1. The odd numbered finishers will be in heat number 2. The name that's highlighted in green is the starter for that heat. In other words, they will be responsible for starting the race for us and getting us in there. So in heat number 1, we had Akaprapi, Metaspook, Mwagamizi, Matsuda R, XAOC 777, and JH 2271. You'll recognize a lot of names up there from the Upland Racing League in the stock car competition series that's going on right now. In heat number 2, Sheehan Raza, Big Norm 611, San Mahoney, Phalos, Maddox, and Mass Chef myself, rounding out the top 12 that will all be competing for the finals on Friday. Now, the way this works is the same way that it works in the URL. We have 2 heats of 6 racers. The top 3 from each heat move on to the finals, and your places from 1 to 12th place will be determined by your finishing time. First in the finals, 1 through 6th place will be those finishers in the finals. 6th through 12th will be, or 7th through 12th, excuse me, will be determined by overall time. With that said, that will round out our top 12, and congratulations to all those racers making it into the Upland Champion Circuit semifinal rounds. And we are racing on, of course, on the Lusail track in Qatar. This is, again, 16 turns. This is a massive track, 5.22 miles. I've personally been running on this track for a little bit, and I certainly expect to see some really good times coming out of this track. It is a long track. It is a technical track in some areas, especially around turns 7 through 10. And it is definitely tricky. So, we are going to see some really amazing racing coming out of this series. So looking forward to it. And now moving on to our top stories this evening, we have the URL 24 Stock Car Competition Series now through 3 races. Matsuda R still holding on to that first place spot with 31 points, followed closely by San Mahoney with 29. But watch out, KO Ninja coming up there pretty quick, moving up 1 spot with 24 points. Metaspook moving down, of course, with 21. And then Mwagamizi, TB 125, Wander 1976, Buellman, and JH Tolton. Dr. Tit and Swedish Mogul rounding out the 11 racers in that series. Let's go ahead and again flip over to the earnings so far for the competition series. Matsuda R still holding on to the first place spot with 250,000. San Mahoney with 200,000. KO Ninja with 170,000. And Metaspook with 125, rounding out the top 4 on the money list for the stock car competition series in the Upland Racing League. And just a quick update, we are now able to track record times. If you go over to myupland.info, thanks to myupland.info, we are now able to track record times on public races. We can also do it on private races, but you do have to do a couple of things first to get the times to show up. But special thanks goes out to Buellman for myupland.info and bebattle.net for your support with all the racing data. Of course, this is also where we look at the URL official world rankings as well. So let's take a look at the racetrack records page. This is an open beta. Buellman's still doing some testing on it, but it's coming around pretty nicely. It's got some really nice sorting features to sort by either track, by car class, or driver name, and you can also do it with multiple searches here. You may find stuff, you may not. If I just click on my name, for instance, let's see if it shows me some info. Whoops. I got too many things clicking here. Let's just clear all. And I will just go and grab my name real quick just so you can kind of see how this looks. Apparently I have 4, but they're not showing up there. All right. Oh, there. I had something else clicked. But as you can see, there's my track records. Now this will record the top 5 track times from each car class for each track. So it is still in beta. It's only collecting data from, I believe, March 5th until now. So we're still building a database on it. But Bielman's done a fantastic job on this, and we really appreciate all of his hard work on collecting race data for us. Let's check out what's going on around the league. The Hyde Park Ninjas are having their March Madness Race Challenge. Hyde Park Ninjas, it's the best times on the Hyde Park Hammer by car class 1 and 1E, 2 and 2E, 4 and 4E, TNTE, and go-karts. It is a 10,000 UPX prize coming for this, and they're doing this throughout the month of March. We can take a look at the current standings. C324R15 in a Series 1E with 331. Maui in a Series 4 with 502. Scory 23 in a Series 4 with a 518. Laban in a Series T with a 530. And C324R15 also taking the time in the cart. So pretty cool little thing going on there. If you'd like to check it out and check out the Hyde Park Ninjas, you can see the link below in the description. And quickly, we're going to check out as I said, we're going to check out the auto market wrap up for the week. This is this week's auto marketplace. Try to find some deals for everybody. As you can see, we've had quite a bit of movement between last week and this week. Some of the biggest movers would be the Series VE has jumped up in USD price 148.74%. So that was a pretty big jump from week to week. And also the Series V cargo van jumps up 23.33%. So that is also another big one. However, you can pick up a pretty good deal in UPX on the Series cargo, going from 292,000 down to 262,000 from week to week. And also the Series S, if you're looking to pick up a USD Series SE, a 30% drop this week in that price. So it's a good week to pick one of those up if you're interested. And that wraps up our this week's auto marketplace. This has been brought to you by Ablin.me. Again, if you'd like to check out that premium service for Upland data, you can click the link in the description below. And that's going to do it for this week's wrap up. Once again, don't forget to check us out on Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 a.m. Pacific Time for the Upland Racing League's Week 4 at the Ithaca Run. We are going to have a special guest co-host. Dak won't be able to make it for the show this week, but we have a special guest co-host coming on for the Ithaca Run, so we're very excited about that. And then right after that, at 11 a.m. Pacific Time, 2 p.m. Eastern, we will be coming at you with the Upland Racing Series Championship Finals for the Pro Series and Series 1 vehicles. And I also have a special co-host coming on with me for that race as well. Everything will be streaming on all of our media outlets, YouTube, Twitch, the Real Node LA Theater, and also in the Upland City Center. So please come and check us out in all of those locations or any of those locations for this weekend's racing. It's going to be a spectacular week in racing, and we hope to see you there. Matt Chef coming at you. I'll see you on the track.